Billie Eilish just dropped a new single along with its music video, and fans can't seem to get enough. Here's everything we know. I'm Kayla Nalari, and this is Celebrity Obsessions. Billie has done it again, guys. Eilish released Therefore I Am Thursday morning, and fans have been loving it. The song is carefree and an ode to the haters and people who believe they have control over her. It is such a simple yet powerful statement to make, especially knowing the online criticism she's gotten from the Grammys to body shamers. I personally really love this song. I think it's a topic that a lot of people can resonate with, just, dealing with people who, might not like you, or you know what I mean? So, can you guys resonate with it?
I mean, everybody can resonate with, shut up to the haters, let me be me. Billie's done it again. What I love about it is that it sounds so much like Billie. It's so true to her. It's her sound, and now, the lyrics are shh, I'm living my life, I'm doing my thing, stop hating, and here's a song to celebrate that.
It showed a lot of her personality because she's only 18 years old, and I think sometimes we forget that because she's so mature for her age, but I feel like this is low-key what everyone wants to do, just run around the mall, have the mall to yourself. So
the Glendale Galleria, ginormous.
She's like, hey, I need to shoot a music video. Can you just not have it open for me?
Yeah, just unlock the door, We'll see ourselves out.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun. It was just so cool. She was hopping over the counters. Clearly the mall, the concept behind the videos that the mall was closed. She had all access, but I thought it was really funny that just the food stores or the food stands were open, and she was just jumping over the counter.
They were all prepared for her.
Yeah.
They were still all out.
It was funny.
Exactly.
It was a funny concept.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. It wasn't supposed to have this grand, thought out, intricate, we're gonna do this, lights are gonna flash this way. It was just a fun video. And sometimes simple is so much better. We talked about this last week with Harry Styles. Sometimes simple is better, and I think especially right now, COVID, there's a pandemic, you kind of have limited resources, so you kind of just have to work with, what you're given. And so sometimes I just think simple is better, and I loved the video. I just thought it was so fun. It made me laugh. It was just really funny.
It's a simple production, but that's how she always has been. She's, she's at the studio is in Phineas's bedroom.
Right.
So it's
so cool.
I think that's even more something to be wowza about, because it's just really impressive. But yeah, I definitely felt like I could relate to her a lot more, and I was very jealous that she was running through an empty mall. That's just something, it just looks kind of abnormal because you don't ever see a mall empty. So I was just this very, very free spirit vibe, and I thought it was a really cool concept.
And then my other thought was, if it was shot on an iPhone. What do you guys think about that? Because
I don't know. I mean, the shooting was incredible. I love that you brought that up, because I loved the zoom-ins at times, and then they pop back out, and I was like, oh, and whoever's doing it is running with her and then stop. It was a steady, hold cam, whatever. The production was awesome. It seemed really simple because there was nothing but her in an empty mall, but everyone who worked on it killed it. Because whoever is chasing after her, I don't think is running as much as she is, but at times they had to, and it was still incredibly steady. So I think it gave that effect of I just whipped out my iPhone, I'm chilling in the mall that's closed with my friends.
Because it felt like you were with her.
Yeah.
So running around with her in the mall, so that's why.
It was so fun. I loved how her hair was just all over. It was and she didn't care. And she got all the food at the end. She's like, yo, I gotta get out of here. It was so fun. I loved it. Good for Billie, man. She's this is the message of the song. I don't care.
On top of that, Billie has, recently reached a huge milestone. The Bad Guy music video has finally reached 1 billion views, which is so mind-boggling to think about.
A billion
with a B.
A billion with a B.
I checked last night. Last night I checked. When you go on YouTube, it says 1B. Just 1B. How it'll usually have the entire
all the numbers
out. Yeah.
They're too many numbers.
And it's so cool to see, her hard work get accolades, and for the most part, it's been so widely well received. And I can say this a million times, or 1 billion times, whatever. She's just such a hardworking woman. She's so authentic, and I love when artists, musicians, singers, whatever it may be, are like that with their fans. And I feel like I'm just really happy for her, how successful she's been.
It is incredible though, because she really does have such a sound, and I love that about Billie. It's like you could turn on the radio, or even if you had no idea who she was, you'd hear that, and then like a week later, if you heard it again, you're like, oh, because she sounds different than everybody else.
Yeah.
And that is like, it's a little hard to do today.
Also, I think people kind of just thought her Grammy sweep was like a fluke, you know, especially that like that drama that happened around it. Just, I can understand like not thinking like, okay, like maybe this award could have gone this way, maybe this award could have gone that way, but to sit here and say that someone doesn't deserve to win an award for their hard work, and everything she does is, again, homegrown. Like she, you know, her studio is in her brother's, you know, bedroom. So
I agree. She's one of a kind, and it's so cool that she's young, and it's even cooler that she got to do this whole thing with her brother. Her brother's a big part of writing her music and producing her music, and it's like, we did this in our house.
Right.
You can do it too.
And one other thing to note about her is just how humble she is. Because if you've seen her interviews with Zach Zang, like any of these, you know, whenever her new songs come out, new records come out, and she does a little bit of press interviews, like the girl is just joking around. She doesn't, you know, she's happy. I think that the things are well received, and she's happy because she enjoys doing music and she gets an opportunity to do it. But for that, I don't think it's so much about, you know, the numbers for her. Even though she hit 1 billion, like that's great, and I'm sure she's like, yeah. But I mean, that's her personality. Is just like, that's dope, you know. And that's just such a humble person. I don't know. I think that's super cool, because sometimes when you're in the spotlight, you know, maybe you don't always stay true to your character, but I feel that she definitely is.
Billie's always pushing the envelope, and we can't wait to hear more of her quarantunes. I'm Kaylana Lari, and make sure you keep it right here at Hollywire for more of your celebrity obsessions.